The night was darker than any shadow the world had ever seen. The wind tore across jagged mountains, carrying the cries of humanity lost in chaos. Tribes fought over scraps of land. Rivers ran red with conflict. Fires illuminated faces twisted by greed and cruelty. The sky above seemed to press down on the earth, heavy with sorrow, as if the heavens themselves were mourning what humans had become. Amid this turmoil, a boy sat atop a cliff. His eyes were not like others, calm, deep, piercing. Where the world saw fear, he saw meaning. Where others felt chaos, he felt patterns. He whispered to himself the secrets of stars, of rivers, of the winds, secrets no human had yet learned. He watched the storms dance across the mountains, not with fear, but with understanding. He felt the pulse of the earth beneath his feet, and the rhythm of life in the forests and deserts. He listened to the songs of birds and the howl of wolves, understanding their place in the grand design. He grew into a man named Idris, and with him came the first spark of knowledge that would change humanity forever. He held a simple stylus and traced symbols into clay. The first letters,
from the earth,
the first words, the first knowledge captured. He taught humans to weave cloth, to protect themselves from fire and storm. He taught them to craft tools, turning raw stone and metal into instruments of survival. He taught them to read the skies, to see the movement of stars, to predict the change of seasons, to prepare for floods, droughts, and the fury of nature. He guided them to dig wells where the earth was dry, to store grain for harsh winters, to preserve water when rivers ran low. He showed them the ways of patience, endurance, and planning, knowledge no one else yet possessed. Some mocked him, some feared him, some plotted against him, but a small few followed, drawn by the fire of truth in his gaze, by the patience in his words, by the certainty in his soul. He taught them to stand tall amidst a world that had forgotten its creator, to act with justice when injustice ruled, to speak truth when lies dominated, to preserve mercy when cruelty reigned. The earth grew crueler with every generation. Violence became law. The strong devoured the weak. The sky itself seemed heavy, suffocating the land below. Idris climbed to the peak of a mountain, gazing at the chaos with unshakable serenity. He lifted his arms, calling the world back to the one who had created Adam. His voice carried across valleys, over deserts, through fires and storms. Few listened, most ignored, some mocked, some raised weapons, but he did not falter. He walked among the suffering, comforting them. He shared bread with the hungry, water with the parched, and hope with the despairing. He reminded them that mercy outweighs power, and patience outweighs rage. He spoke to the tribes in the language of truth, showing them that the Creator is just, and that guidance always comes with wisdom, and just in the night unlike. The stars hung unusually low, swirling as though alive. Their light danced across the deserts, illuminating the faces of humans and the scorched earth alike. A light descended from the heavens, not born of sun, nor fire, nor any known source. Idris stood unafraid. He closed his eyes, inhaled deeply, and exhaled, as though waiting for a destiny he had always known. The wind stilled. The mountains seemed to bow. Even the rivers paused in silent reverence. And then he rose, slowly, effortlessly. Leaving the mountains, the rivers, the burning villages far below, clouds parted, bending in reverence, as if the very air recognized the sanctity of the moment. Angels descended, not to lift him, but to witness him, for he was destined to ascend by command of the Creator alone. Higher and higher he went. The earth shrank beneath him. Mountains became shadows. Rivers became silver threads. Villages, cities, empires, all vanished beneath him as he rose toward the heavens. The chaos, the violence, the laughter, the scorn of humans, all faded. Only light remained. He passed through layers of the sky unseen by any mortal. Winds of indescribable purity brushed past him. Stars shimmered as if whispering his name. The universe itself seemed to hold its breath. He reached the high station promised to him, a realm beyond mortal comprehension, beyond even the angel's gaze. Here, he would meet no one, yet the universe itself bowed in recognition of his patience, his truthfulness, his unwavering devotion. Generations passed on earth. Cities rose, civilizations flourished, humanity rebuilt, and yet Idris had already departed, untouched by mortality. His legacy endured in the spark of knowledge he left behind, in the patience he inspired, in the light of truth that could never be extinguished. He became a silent teacher to every generation, the one whose footsteps guided those who sought wisdom, yet remained invisible to the eyes of those consumed by greed. Long after his ascent, a messenger of the final age would meet him in the heavens, alive, honored, a living testament to what the Creator can do with a soul utterly devoted. Idris was the first teacher, the first scholar, the first human lifted into mercy. He walked when the earth was young. He taught when chaos reigned. He ascended while still alive, leaving behind a story hidden from history, yet eternal in the heavens. And though humanity may forget him, the universe does not. The winds whisper his name. The stars trace his path. The heavens remember him. Idris.